Hello there everybody and welcome to a new video learning how to make a Hylian shield out of foam boards. For this video you're going to need an X-Acto knife, a Hylian cutting board and tacky glue stick. You're also going to need these materials. Sheets of foam boards, printed shield templates in the description below, rubber sticky feet, some cans of spray adhesive and paint. Step 1 is to print and stick the templates from the file onto a piece of A2 foam board. Cut the big pieces around together and arrange the small pieces around the edges. Step 2 is to use your knife to cut around the edge of the shield piece and the insides as well, which would leave you with the edge of your shield. Second part of step 2 is to cut around the small pieces. Cut nice and straight, we're going to cut angled pieces a little bit later. Step 3 is to draw around the outer side of your shield template on the second piece of foam board. This way you'll have a nice base piece to stick your shield edge onto later. Once you've cut out that using your craft knife, check that your shield edge and your shield base fit together nicely, making sure there are no overlapping edges on the side. Once you've done that, it's time to remove that paper template, although if you stuck it down nice and firmly, you can leave it on, it's not going to be a problem with the spray paint later. If it's being stubborn, you can use the edge of your X-Acto knife to scrape off those last bits of paper. Once you've done that, it's going to be time to add those angled cutting edges onto the sides of your pieces to give that a nice 3D look. So to do that, first of all, mark off with a pencil where the ridges are going to be. So that's where you're going to begin to cut down, cutting down towards the edge at the base. Then using your X-Acto knife, cut starting at that pencil line down at an angle about 45 degrees to the base of the piece. That way you've got a nice 3D look, and once you've done one side, it's time to do it on the other side as well. Starting in that middle of that ridge, cut the opposite direction to give you that nice 3D look, and you can use your knife just to cut away those last bits of foam board. Step 7 is to cut angled edges for your rest of your pieces, for the 4 triangles, and for the 2 wings, the head, the body, and the legs and the feet of the bird. Once you're done, they should look a little bit like this. As you can see, it gives the pieces a lovely 3D look. The light naturally gives it some light and shadow pieces, elements, which means once you sprayed it on, you should get a really lovely 3D texture on your board. Step 8 is to add rubber feet or studs to the shield's edge. This is going to give that look as if it's been riveted and bolted. You can find these little rubber or polystyrene feet in any craft store. You can also find them in Poundland or the dollar store, but they're used for putting underneath mug mats and coasters to stop them making marks on surfaces. Once done that, it's time to take your knife and cut shallow grooves at 45 degrees along the bottom, the top of your shield, and also the top right and top left part of your shield to give that look as if it's been assembled together by multiple pieces of metal. Once done that, it's time to spray. You want to spray your 4 triangles gold, parts of your bird's body, that lovely red. You're also going to want to spray your edge of your shield and those curved bits to the top silver. And lastly, you're going to want to spray the base part of your shield that lovely navy blue or dark blue. Now make sure when you're spraying, you're doing this in a well ventilated space, and once you sprayed the pieces, you want to lay them aside for between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your spray paint and how thick it is, to cool off. As you can see, the blue base paint come out absolutely beautifully here. Step 11 is to dry fit your pieces. By that I mean you're going to arrange your pieces on your shield so you know where they're going to go. Use the template in the file and in the description below to show you where the pieces need to go. Take your time with this one. You want to make sure that the golden triangles line up centrally along the centre of the shield. Step 12 is to use your spray adhesive, and you're going to use that to spray the back of each of your individual pieces to stick them onto the shield. Start off with the triangle, the centre one at the top and the centre one at the bottom. I want to apply a light layer of spray adhesive to the back of that. And nice thing about spray adhesive, it gives you a little bit of wiggle time before it goes off totally. So arrange it in line with the other 3 triangles, making sure that the tip of the triangle points to that groove at the top of your shield. Helps you have a centre point to aim towards. Once you've done that, apply spray adhesive to the other 2 triangles, and then it's time to move on to the curved parts. When it comes to spraying the curved parts, make sure you've got a nice even layer of glue, and then importantly, because these can curve a little bit from all those angles cut on them, use 2 hands to securely press them down. Once you've pushed them down, make sure that flat edge of your curved part lines up with the long edge of your gold triangles. That way you'll have a lovely look on your shield. Once done that, it's time to do your bird, and you want to begin by spraying and gluing the diamond at the top and the arrowhead shaped body at the bottom. Keep them in line with the centre of the shield, using the tips of your golden triangles and the tips of your shield as a guide. And congratulations, you're done! Once you give that a bit of time to dry, you can stand back and admire it. Improvements you could do, you could add a strip of foam board on the back as a handhold for the shields, or you could also spray the back of the shield silver, giving it a beautiful polished metal look to finish off. But there you go guys, congratulations. If you enjoyed the video then please do like it, subscribe to the channel for more of the same, there'll be more Zelda related Foamboard videos coming up soon, and do check out my other videos. But as always, thanks very much for watching the video, do check out the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.